What's up, everybody? This your boy Trayvon here with Scent Talk TV, and today I'm going to do a fragrance review on two fragrances that I discovered at my local Ross's for a decent price. Not too bad, but I do like the scent profile of these, but it's something about these fragrances that I just do not like, that I can't get jiggy with. But without further ado, let's just jump into it. And one of those fragrances from the house of Polo. This is Ralph Lauren Polo Sport and Ralph Lauren Polo Sport Fresh. Here is the box of the OG. This is a 125 milliliter size bottle, 4.2 fluid ounces, EDT concentration. This fragrance ran me $37 and some change. Little information at the bottom. You have some ingredients right here on the back. Nothing at the top, nothing on the insides or anything like that. The atomizer on this one is terrible. So in the top, you get some mid, some aldehydes, lavender, bergamot, mandarin orange, lemon, artemisia, and neroli. I do get that citrusy, like white floralness from the neroli, some more citruses that's more brighter and a little bit more fresher from the bergamot. The lemon and the mandarin orange gives it a little bit more of a juicy, fruity touch in the opening. A little bit of a powdery aspect from the lavender. The mint gives like a fresh, like herbaceous type of a mint earthiness to it in the opening, which is very, very attractive and appealing in the opening. The opening is the best part of this fragrance to me because you get a blast of that, like that nostalgic, fruity type of a captivating appeal to this fragrance in the opening. It smells really nice in the opening. Once you get into the mid, you get like this old school, like floral, rosy, woodsy type of a smell once you transition into the mid. Now in the top, all that juiciness from the fruitiness as well as that the citruses and stuff does transition into the mid, mixing in very good with that that floralness, that masculine floralness that you get into the mid. Now the jasmine gives you a little bit more of a white floral touch. The seagrass gives it like a somewhat of a green, herbaceous, salty earthiness to the mid, on top of that masculine floralness, which is okay. It's not bad, and it's not like a good note that's inside of here to me, but in my opinion. But you do get a lot of that, bright, spicy, sparkly type of a sweet ginger. Now the ginger to me on my skin is what gives it that sweetness. It's based off that ginger, like that warm sweetness that you get, like, as the fragrance dries down, throughout the longevity of this fragrance. That's what you get, is that sweetness, that sparkly sweetness from that ginger. And you do get a lot of woods once it's drying down. It does get a little bit warm. It also gets animalic, so that musk turns all of those notes that I just listed into like a animalic type of a touch, vibe once you get into the base. So overall, you just get this, this deep, rich, like marine citrusy type of aspect to this fragrance, as well as some hint of some masculine florals and a bunch of woods. And it does gives off that old school appeal, because last time I checked, this fragrance came out in 1994, so it does have a little bit of datedness inside of here. However, do not let that deter you away from this, because this smells awesome. From 1994 all the way to 2023, to me, I think it's still relevant. But this did not do well. I remember having this in high school, and that batch, I know for a fact, pushed out a lot. It lasted for a very long time, but from what I researched, this has been reformulated, and the projection and the performance overall is terrible. So this, I sprayed heavy on this. I sprayed really heavy. It was hot outside. It was like at least like 85, and it didn't project how I thought it would. It project good within 30 to 45 minutes, and instead close to the skin, giving you a subtle date night sillage type that's set like into your intimate area, which did not push out at all when the heat hit it. It just withered away as it just persists on my skin throughout the day. So longevity on this is trash. Seasons to rock this, I'll say you can rock this all year round. You know, it doesn't have too much complexity with it in terms of the warmth of this fragrance. Has like a fresh type of a warmth, where you can pull this off in the summertime as well as the springtime. And the longevity is so terrible to the point where you won't be cloying and you won't be offending anybody if you were to overspray, or when the heat hits this, it won't be cloying at all, because guess what? The longevity is trash to the point where you won't be able to detect any type of cloyiness out of this fragrance when it comes in terms of getting in contact with that heat, specifically spring and summertime. Now the age group, it doesn't matter what age that you are. If you like it, rock it. But specifically, I will say that this is more of an old school fragrance for the older gentlemen and experienced noses to appreciate. If you're new to the fragrance community and you smell this, you're probably not going to like it, because it does have like that dated, nostalgic type of a smell, which can turn you off. Try it out for yourself. You might like it. So my overall thoughts on this: for $37 and some change, pass on it. The longevity of this is trash. The atomizer is horrendous. I feel that if the atomizer was a little bit better, it will actually push out a nice amount of juice, enough for you to get, you know, good longevity and projection. But those little puffs is not going to do it. So you might have to spray close to your skin and spray heavily if you want, you know, decent, average, you know, performance. But other than that, pass, man. Smells wonderful, but pass. As presented earlier, Polo Sport Fresh. And here is the box. This is also a EDT concentration and also a 4.2 fluid ounce bottle. This is weird, because you would think that this one would be in this box instead of vice versa, but whatever. This fragrance ran me $20 and some change. Here is the bottom of the box, and here is the back of the box with all the ingredients. Nothing at the top, just like the other one. The atomizer on this one is also not that good. Better than the other one though. Better than the OG, but it's a little bit of a step up, but still no big difference. Still terrible. So with this one, this is a little bit more, to me, of a modern day take from the OG. And it also shares a few notes from the OG as well. And the notes in here is way less than the other one though. It's way less. You only get C notes, mint, mandarin orange, sage, iris, and some woodsy notes. So just like the original, you do get some mint in here, mandarin orange, and some woodsy notes. But the smell inside of here is a little bit more lighter. It doesn't have that old school appeal in here. Modern day take, you know, fresh, herbaceous mint with a little bit of a juicy citrus from the mandarin orange. That sage gives it like a soft, powdery aspect. It makes a little bit of more of a fresh spiciness from the original. Don't get a lot of fresh. You really don't get any fresh spice from the original at all. The OG. But this one you do. The iris is not that lip sticky, makeup-y type of an iris. It's kind of a smooth, fresh type of an iris. It doesn't really, you know, it's not really dominant in the iris. It's kind of just chilling. You know, not too bold, not too aggressive. It's just chilling. You do get some woodsy notes as the fragrance dries down. So in the opening, you do get a lot of that mint in that those C notes. You do get that mandarin orange, that sage mint, as well as the C notes. It's a citrusy, like, you know, salty marine type of a smell that you can use for casual day, work, jam. And the woodsy notes is what you get in, like, you know, the dry down and then the base, as well as that iris. So overall, I just get this like salty, herbaceous type of a fruity, soft, spicy scent. But the longevity and projection on this one is even worse. The longevity and projection, if you want me to do a comparison between the two in terms of performance, I'll say go with this one over this one. Yes, it's disappointing that both of these are trash in performance. They both smell extremely well, but their performance and longevity is terrible, man. It's basically pretty much the same, if not worse. You know, 30 minutes to an hour of projection, you really got to go heavy. You really got to go at least halfway towards the bottle, or like drowning yourself to get a moderate average type of performance. You know, 30 minutes to an hour of projection set close to the skin into your intimate area, really close to your intimate area, and then it's just poof, gone. Now, if I haven't stated before, the total longevity of this, I got a good 3 to 4 hours. This one was 3 to 4 hours. 4 hours to be generous. So there's that. Didn't receive any compliments, at least not yet. Probably never will, because these two jokers are going back to Ross, because my collection is too established to be having, you know, weak fragrances in my collection. You know, nah, I can't, man. Like, you know, I wish I could. It smells great. I really do love the smell, but I need to smell my fragrances, yo. Even in a high heat, it does not perform. It doesn't perform in a high heat. You sweat, it's gone, just like that. Age group, any age can pull this off. I mean, it's not too complex, it's not too sweet. You know, it doesn't have any type of age roles or anything like that with this one. You know, it's just versatile in all ages, so rock it. It doesn't matter. So, this one is more of a lighter, fresher version than this one. This one's a little bit more bold and aggressive in terms of the notes that's inside of here. This one takes that profile, tames it down, makes it a little bit fresh, makes it a little bit mellow, a little bit too mellow, and you get this. So, these two are a shame. Great fragrances, smells fantastic. Amazing, if you will. But yeah, man, back to Ross it goes. So that's all that I have for Scent Talk TV, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, you know what to do. You gotta like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there and be blessed, and have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace. Ooh.